Hi, and welcome back to Camp Sue's Coffee, Beans of Love and Light Hi, and welcome back to Camp Sue. So I haven't been doing an energy reading per se, but I have been doing readings every day. I've been calling them episodes, and it's usually on just some general, just a topic that will come. So today what I've done is I've shuffled the cards and I'm shuffling them a little more. But I wanted, and I said the Akashic prayer, and I just wanted to give and this book here is a new book, and I'll put it down below, by Dr. Linda Howe. And in this book, she tells you how to read the Akashic records. I've been following her work for a while, and I've read all her other books, but this one's excellent. It's like the culmination of all of it. Highly recommend it. Also, she has YouTube video on how to read the Akashic records, for yourself. So anyway, I did the prayer. I followed what was in the book, and I've already said it for anyone who watches this video. Okay, so what's the energy forecast for anyone that watches this video? So what is the shadow? I did do a video not long ago outside, but my allergies kicked up. And I just kept sniffling, so I came in. All right, so let's focus on the Akash. When I was doing the, earlier, when I accessed the Akash, I just lost the thought, and because this card popped out, so let's look. Oh, interesting. So, false assumptions. Where are you making a false assumption about something, someone? Where are you really just stuck in your own belief about something? Okay. Let's see what the book has to say. I got my little book here. What I wrote in there. Let's see if that gives us what I wrote about the shadow. Because I haven't been using the book. I've been just vibing stuff out. So let's see. Of course, it'll be like way at the end. Yep, last page. Okay. So let me read the summary first. It's a false assumption of something that you consider likely to be true, even though no one has told you directly, or you have no proof. Believing in something based on past emotional experiences. Oh man, huh? That have become part of one's subconscious pattern of thinking. So this leads to just how you can get in an echo chamber, and it can happen within groups, like even like with all card readers. There's people tend to go in groups because they want to hear, what they want to hear, positive, because then it doesn't make them look within themselves. It's just a deeper thing. I'm not dinging anybody. It's just human nature, how we all just want to form a group. And we tend to go to groups of people that think just like us because it makes us feel safe, because they believe the same thing that we believe, so it's going to be true. So within those groups, people make false assumptions. So that's the energy this week to really watch out for. What false assumptions are you making based on hearsay? What somebody says within a group? Where is it making you outraged with anger? Where is it something that seems like it's just picking a scab, Watch for that this week. That's really, really important. So that's what the false assumption card's telling us. All right. So, all right. Masters of the Akash. Oh, that's right. That's what I had seen earlier. It was like Mount Everest. And I'm hearing those same phrase again, when hell freezes over. So when you have these false assumptions, people are like, yeah, when hell freezes over, will I talk to you or will I change my mind? It needs to change somewhere, and it needs to shift. And if you're aware, it really should be starting with you, because why not? You know, it snowballs. Usually it's not a popular thing to do, but it's better off in the end. I don't know where the hell I was going with that. It sounds like word salad again. All right. So let's see. What is the message from the higher self for this week? Oh, one just flew right out, so I love that. Stay grounded in love, folks, okay? This is the family card, so if there's like these false assumptions and arguments among family because of events that have occurred, just do your best to stay grounded in love. Even though everything around you might seem like it's a total chaotic nightmare, do your best to stay grounded in that love. Because yesterday I started to do a video. I don't know if I did. It sounded like word salad, so I should go back and listen to it when I was saying it. And the whole idea was, I forgot what the hell I was going to say, where I was going with this. Let me pause this. Okay, I remember. So you want to stay grounded in love. And in the video that I think I did yesterday, when you focus on your heart center, breathing in that love light energy, it allows you to create a safe space within your own self. Because there's free will. We all have free will in what we choose to consume, what we choose to allow to take up rent in our head. It could be people, places, events, things. So those are things this week to really watch out for. And know that you can free yourself through your mind, through the imagination. And just ground yourself, surround yourself in that pyramid of protection. That's what it feels like. I see like just that pyramid coming down, and just put it around you and allow the light from the sun, source, universal love light, universal consciousness energy. Allow that, imagine it, intend for it to flow through you and into your heart and swirl and radiate that out. Because if there's more love post in the universe, and if you're watching this video, you are a light source. So why dim your light, getting stuck in a groupthink, when you can express yourself freely, what you feel within your own heart? You may not agree with anything that I say, some of you, and you may tune off, and that is so cool, because it's there are groups for everybody, and it's up to each of us to discern that information, to understand what the truth is. The other thing I was thinking of when I woke up, it was like when I was meditating earlier, and it was trust. And just remember that once a trust is broken, it can't be restored. It's like taking this piece of paper right here, right? It's all nice and smooth. But if I go like this, that's like breaking a trust. You try to smooth it out, right? You try to smooth it out. And there's still wrinkles. There is still hurts and pains. And those hurts and pains aren't going to go away unless you come to terms with it, like iron it out within yourself. Because people show their true colors, and if they've hurt you, it's real. They've hurt you and it hurts. And you can forgive them. That was a card that came up in the reading before that I'm not going to post because I was sniffling. Let's see what we got here. All right. So forgiving, because there's stagnation, and seeking truth. So when you're seeking that truth, when you find it, and you just like you awaken and you just feel so full of love and light and joy, you want to share that with everybody that you love. But they're stuck and they're not ready to hear that information. Okay, you got to remember that. Not everyone is ready. That's a hard thing to really get because you just want everyone to feel your joy. You want to share it because sometimes it's like, oh, this is no fun if I'm doing this all by myself. Why? Why not? So you find community, a different type of family to be grounded in that will share and embrace you and support your higher purpose. Like they'll see you for who you are, you know? Because there are people that are stuck and they want to stay stuck because that's their past, that's their purpose. Because that's what they chose to be their purpose. It's not what you've chosen for them. So you have to be careful not to choose stuff for other people because you feel it's the best for them, where they're not able to live their life. So it's really a balance. And it's outrageous sometimes when you feel that you know best and you want to fix it. So you have to really be careful not to be a fixer, okay? When you're seeking truth, you just feel like, oh my God, I just can help everybody. All right, so let's see what else. So that was, those were the two cards that popped out for Masters, Beings of Love and Light. So they're saying, have empathy. This one just came out. And this is Mother Mary. And I always tell people to put the trouble in a bubble and lift it up to her, to the universe, whatever it is that you believe in. And allow that trouble to float up to the universe and release it. Let it go. Because that's where it can be healed. And it may not be for you to heal a family relationship if this is, because that's what this feels like with this card. Because they've got some false assumptions and you can't change somebody's mind. You can't change how somebody thinks or perceives you. That's it's based on their experiences, their little bubble that they're in of belief to help protect their own selves, their ego. And I think when I did the cards outside before this, it was the Supreme Consciousness card came out, the ego. So let me see if I can find it. I should first see if it comes out. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Let's do that instead of I go looking for it. Well, I'm going to keep that one because that flipped out. But I want to see if the Supreme Consciousness one. Let's see. You're going to show us the ego card. Well, we got these. I got 3 cards. Well, it's kind of close enough. So we get Divine Consciousness. And because it's 3 cards, you know, shadow, higher self, shadow, higher self, and then messages for masters. So it's really keeping your ego in check, not getting too full of yourself. Oftentimes when you start to awaken spiritually, when you start to see the truth in things, how it makes sense to you, just remember it's not going to make sense to everyone because of their belief system. And that doesn't make you more superior or better. It doesn't make them more superior or better. It's just all perception. It's all thought. And if you can channel that love light energy down into your heart, it can really allow you to fill that void, the emptiness that can be felt, especially when there's events outside of us that are just really hurtful and maddening. Just keep that grounded center because you don't want to get sucked in. Because when you get sucked into the energy, then it's even harder to get back. So this is the message from the higher self. It's faded. The ups and downs of life, cyclical. This too shall pass. Nothing stays the same forever. Anything that you feel with strong emotions, you're going to be really mindful of this week. Because we do make some false assumptions within our group, and it can really leave us to be stuck in one thought. We were just not open. We're not allowing ourselves to experience anything of any spiritual opening up, where people talk a good game, how they want to say they're spiritual, they're enlightened, but are they? Because the negative energy that is projected when someone doesn't agree with you is hurtful and harmful. It feeds the evil, the enemy, the beast, whatever you want to call it, because that just continues to grow inside of you. So stuff you hear, it's designed to create these strong emotions, to get manipulated, just like here with the stagnation, having someone pull your strings to cause you to have like these massive blowouts. So be mindful this week that of your emotions, because life changes. This is the change card, change, and that was the other card that came out in the other video. So it's interesting. This one didn't come out, but it was another change card. And like the Wheel of Fortune in the Tarot, that's all about change. It's like you've done everything that you possibly could, but the fates, the cards fall where they may. So keep your emotions in check. Watch those thoughts, those toxic thoughts that can lead to stuff that you don't want, All right, so we're going to just pull one final card to wrap up. What's the final happy card for this week? All right, what do we got? We're going to take this first card here. Strong emotions. Experience your emotions. All right, so we had strong emotions. Experience it. So don't stuff your emotions down this week. Cry if you have to cry. Just, even if you have to write a note, or just take a walk by yourself in nature. Just really look at it. I'm going to do another video when I, later, when I take Norbert. And it's the thought portals. And I'm going to explain it here, but then I'm going to do a video showing and explaining. So if you look up at a tree line and you see like a circle, like right in there where the trees form, right? Those are thought portals. So you focus there like a flickering candle, like anyone that might focus on the flickering candle to clear thoughts, to allow for manifestation to occur, because it's just really finding that peaceful calmness, because that's the only way you can make a positive change is if you're at the center, the peaceful change place, because anger begets more anger. It's just hold strong, hold the line, hold your love, hold back judgment, question your own false assumptions, the groups that you might be participating in. Is it an echo chamber? Is there, if you can step back and look at it in a new perspective, how can we solve an issue if we're just so stuck in there? Mired, I think was the word that was trying to come out, in the mud. All right, so there's that tar baby, that story, the childhood story, and I remember I just heard this tar baby and saw the picture of the book when I was a kid, and how this baby went in the tar and it got stuck, and then it tried to get out, and then I think it just got feathers, everything stuck to it. So you walk in the shit, you're gonna attract flies. So, is that what you really want? So just be really mindful of your false assumptions and where you're allowing your thinking to go. And with that, I think we're going to end. Enough's enough. I could sit here and pull cards all day and continue talking and telling stories. Well, thank you so much. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you, thank you. I really welcome you to our community, and I look forward to you communicating with us down in the comments, sending an email if that's where you feel more comfortable chatting. Visit Camp Sue for You on Instagram, and also you_rocks on Instagram. That's where I do all my artwork, my free art rocks that I leave around, which I've got a basket to leave around everywhere. Namaste, folks. Thank you, thank you. Have a super wonderful week. Please don't take things too serious. Be mindful of where the information's coming from. Hold your emotions, because strong emotions can manifest in ways that we really don't intend. Be the light, be that pillar of light, be that lighthouse for somebody weathering a storm. Namaste.